Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and it's that time again. And they officially announced the nominations for the 35th Golden Raspberry Awards. Um, and which of course a while back I knew that these, especially these two particular films, I knew would get Golden Razzies, and turns out I was correct. And now they officially made the list. They made the nominations, and of course I've seen a lot of bad films back in 2014, but I knew that particularly these two films would be nominated, in which they do deserve, because both these films are both horrendous, total pieces of shit. And of course one was nominated, that I counted. The one was nominated for 5 Razzies, and this one nominated was the most of all the films on the list. Was nominated for 7 Razzies. Um, so let's get down to what's been nominated now, and till February 21st. That's when they announce the winners. I just hope that's a lot. Hopefully, I was right on a lot of them. Because there's some. Because I just hope ones that win or don't win. I hope, because which I'll explain though. But again, let's start from all the way at the bottom. Um, so I'll start the way at the bottom. Um, well, before I get to that, there's one down here all the way at the bottom that says that they down here it says like the Razzie Redeemer Award. And here's the Razzie Redeemer Award, and here's like the actors who's been on this list. So like for Razzie Redeemer Award, like first one goes like to Ben. The nomination goes to like to Ben Affleck, and then parentheses, Ben Affleck from Razzie winner for Geely to Oscar Darling for Argo and Gone Girl. I guess that what it meant. I guess what these with these Razzies, with this kind of nomination list, means that these actors have been nominated for Razzies in the past, and now they've like it's like a redeeming thing, like they've done good, they've done bad stuff in the past, now they've done good work, so they're given like this like a redeemer, or I guess like that's what I call a redeemer award, I guess. The Razzie Redeemer Award, saying, guess in a way saying they taken a good turn, so they're not doing bad movies, they're now doing good movies. Like first one is Ben Affleck, he did bad work, he did bad work in, of course, in Geely, and then recently he's been doing good work for Argo and Gone Girl as recently. So yeah. Been doing from bad films in the past, and now he's been doing good films. So I guess that's why they're doing. That's why they're doing this. So, and the next one, Jennifer Aston, from 4-time Razzie nominee to SAG Award nominee for Cake. Yeah, because I guess she's been nominated a lot of times back then, and now she's been doing good work. I guess this new film Cake is like a good redeemer for her. Next one, Mike Myers, from Razzie winner for The Love Guru to documentary director Supermensch, The Legend of Shep Gordon. I never heard of that, so I never heard this film. If it's a documentary film, yes, he's redeemed himself being this documentary director for this film, which I never heard of. So, and then next one, the next one is Keanu Reeves, from 6-time Razzie nominee to critically acclaimed John Wick. Guess why he's been getting a lot of shit in the past, now he's finally redeemed himself with this action film John Wick, which I love John Wick, you know, and Keanu Reeves, he was great in that film. He was excellent, badass, kick-ass, every positive thing in the book I would give it, you know, because I love John Wick, you know. Best action film of 2014, or best live action film of 2014 for me. And of course, yeah, if he's been nominated a lot of times in the past, you know, I guess he finally redeemed himself with John Wick. I think that's a good thing because Keanu Reeves, yeah, he was great in John Wick. No matter what, I don't know what more I could say about that film, because I already said a lot of times in videos that John Wick is a great film, you know, and I still say it because I love John Wick. It was a really great action film. Best action film 2014, I'd say. So, and more of that though. So yeah, John Wick, yeah, that's a good thing, yeah. And the last one, Kirsten Stewart from Razzie winner for the Twilight Saga, to the art house hit Camp X-Ray. I've never heard of Camp X-Ray. I never heard of that film. Maybe because like I said, I hate the Twilight Saga films, you know. I just hate the films altogether, you know. And if this is what she'd been say that she's better in this film than the Twilight Saga, okay, that's good, you know. I would know because I've never heard of the film Camp X-Ray, you know. So that's like the Razzie Redeemer Award, you know. So yeah, those I guess basically to redeem for the actors who's now done good work instead of the horrendous films they did in the past, I suppose, you know. So now to get into the more back on the list, for now worst screenplay. For worst screenplay is hold on. For worst screenplay we have Left Behind, that film with Nicolas Cage. Then Saving Christmas, Sex Tape. Then the next two films I knew would be nominated: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers: Age of Extinction. Yep. Those are the two films I knew would not. Those are the two films I knew for sure would get nominated for Razzies, you know, and which they do deserve because both those films are horrendous, total piece of shit, like I said. Yeah, so that's worst screenplay, and then for worst worst director, the first one, like I knew. Well, I even predicted I even predicted some of the nominations for Transformers. You know what categories are predicted, and this was one of them that I knew. I knew Michael Bay. Excuse me for that. I'm just have a little bit of itchiness in my throat. This one I knew that for worst director I knew Michael Bay wouldn't be nominated. I knew that for sure. So yeah, Michael Bay for Transformers: Age of Extinction. Then this guy Darren Doan for Saving Christmas, Rennie Harlan for Legend of Hercules, Jonathan Leesman for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Seth MacFarlane for A Million Ways to Die in the West. Then to worst prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel, Annie, Atlas Shrugged Part 3, The Legend of Hercules, then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then Transformers: Age of Extinction. Then the worst screen combo, any two robots actors or robotic actors in Transformers: Age of Extinction, Kirk Cameron and his ego in Saving Christmas, Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel in Sex Tape, Cullen Lutz in either his abs or his pecs or his glutes in Legend of Hercules. Seth MacFarlane and Charlize Theron in A Million Ways to Die in the West. Then to worst supporting actress, Cameron Diaz, Annie, Megan Fox, which of course I knew that. Megan Fox in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Nicola Peltz in Transformers: Age of Extinction, Bridget Cameron Renninor in Saving Christmas, and Susan Sarandon in Tammy. Then worst supporting into worst supporting actor, Kiefer Sutherland, Pompeii, Shaquille O'Neal, Blended, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Expendables 3, Mel Gibson, Expendables 3, Kelsey Grammer, who's been nominated also in worst supporting actor in all these other films he starred in. So Kelsey Grammer in Expendables 3, Legends of Oz, Dorothy's Return, Think Like a Man 2, and Transformers: Age of Extinction. Then get into to worst actress. Drew Barrymore in Blended. Cameron Diaz in The Other Woman and Sex Tape. Melissa McCarthy in Tammy. Charlize Theron in A Million Ways to Die in the West. And Gia Wes or in or how her name is, in Legends of Hercules, The Legend of Hercules. Worst actor, Adam Sandler, Blended, Seth MacFarlane, A Million Ways to Die in the West, Colin Lutz, The Legend of Hercules, Kirk Cameron, Saving Christmas, and Nicolas Cage in Left Behind. And then for the nominations for Worst Picture, Left Behind, Legend of Hercules, Saving Christmas, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Transformers: Age of Extinction. So yes, I knew. No, Transformers: Age of Extinction has been nominated for 7 Golden Razzie nominations. That's the most nominations on this list, which I knew, and it deserves to be nominated because I hate Transformers. I hate Transformers: Age of Extinction, and I knew, and it deserves to be nominated for all these Razzie nominations because I've already said, I already said some things in my top 10, my top worst of 2014, that video, and it's been nominated for 7. So like all the other, I think it still who holds the most nominations was in the third film. I think that still had like 8 nominations, I believe. And so it deserves to win. It deserves to be nominated on this list. All those films. For Worst Picture, Worst Supporting Actor and Worst Supporting Actress, Worst Screen Combo, Worst Prequel, Remake, Ripoff, or Sequel, and Worst Director and Worst Screenplay. Yeah. Almost all categories except for Worst Actor. So yeah, I was surprised that I was surprised for Worst Actor Mark Wahlberg didn't get nominated, or even Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci should have been nominated on this list as well. But yeah, that for either of those two would have been that I would expect to be nominated for Worst Actor in that film, But nobody in the cast for Transformers was nominated for Worst Actor. Really, not surprisingly. That's the only category that film didn't get into, And then 5 Golden Razzie nominations goes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which that was the worst film I've seen in 2014. Which, like I said before, Transformers: Age of Extinction, I thought that was gonna be the worst film I've seen, but that was number 4 on my top worst list of 2014. That was number 4 though, because I thought that was gonna be the worst film, but no, it wasn't. The worst film I've seen was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it deserves to be nominated, it deserves to be nominated for Worst Picture, Worst Picture, Worst Supporting Actress, Worst Remake, Prequel, Remake, Ripoff, or Sequel, Worst Director, and Worst Screenplay. Yeah. For the Worst Supporting Actress, Megan Fox, which would have been, well, since she's technically if she's the lead in the film, because that's what mostly what the film was about, was her more than the turtles, I thought she would put in the Worst Actress, but Supporting Actress, I guess how they put that is how the turtles are in the leads and she's in the supporting actors in the background, But either way, I've all these nominations, though. I hope whatever category, either way, I predict hopefully I'll be right, because for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to win or Transformers: Age of Extinction to win, So yeah. So that's the nominations, and hopefully by February 21st, hopefully I'd be correct on almost all of them, So yeah. that's the nominations for the 35th Golden Raspberry Awards, and we'll have to wait and see till February 21st when they announce the winners. So yeah, so that's it. Now hopefully, and like I said, hopefully I'll be correct on. I was right a lot on the prediction, especially for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers: Age of Extinction. And let's just wait till the day when either of those films and will be win or nominated, because all of them both in the same category, so it's gonna be hard to decide which one is gonna be the winner. So yeah, maybe like technically for me, I would technically put Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles more than Transformers because, like I said, it's the worst one I've seen. Transformers wasn't the worst one I've seen, but both of them are total piece of shit. So hopefully, but mostly I would go save more for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, because it's the worst film for me, and hopefully that wins some of them, not and Transformers too, you know, but hopefully that wins both ways. So yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned on the next movie review, and so let's wait until February 21st when they announce the winners, so hopefully I'm correct on some of them. Later.